The toughest part of that process for me was budget. Eating healthy in this country is something that seems to be for the privileged. It's challenging to have to sort of reorder your grocery shopping and the way that you approach food when budget is an issue. And so I felt sometimes like I was being cheated, like I wasn't able to experience the wealth of healthy items that I wanted to because my budget was restricted. So that was the hardest part. But what I was able to do was I was able to really dig in and do research, and I discovered that there were farmers markets and CSAs. And CSAs stand for Community Supported Agriculture. Most major cities have them, and basically what they do is they connect with local farms in the area, and they say, hey, a bunch of us will get together, we'll support your farm, and then every week you give us produce from that farm. So you have fresh local produce that's in season, shipped to you from, when I say shipped to you, brought to you, because it's usually within a state. And then you're supporting the farm and you're getting the health. And I mean, these can range anywhere from $25 to $50 a week. And they'll give you enough produce where you can eat off of that. So you're not wasting any money or anything like that. But that was one. And then the other challenge for me, the toughest part, was my emotional eating, because I literally had trained myself to deal with emotions through food. That was my therapy. That was my outlet. So when I had to say, all right, I'm going to deal with them, that was challenging because I didn't always want to deal with them. They weren't always comfortable, but that's what happens with weight loss too. One of the things I noticed is as I was coming down the scale, I would reach certain plateaus. Like I got to 160, kind of hung out there for a while, got into the 145, hung out there for a while, got to 130, hung out there for a while. So in these different stages, I'm looking different. I'm seeing myself differently. And as I'm seeing myself differently, I'm having different thoughts about myself, and I'm having different feelings about myself. And so some things would come up and it wouldn't be the best feeling, but I would not have been able to unlock that feeling had I not gone on the journey of coming down. So each stage brings out different stuff, but the tools that I used to make sure that I was going to get through this was journaling and letting it out. A huge part of the reason why emotional eaters and compulsive overeaters suffer is they literally stuff everything down. So, whatever pain you're going through, frustration, resentment, anger, if you eat it, you literally, because what happens is when you feel that discomfort, it's trying to come out. It's coming up. So you feel it and you're like, no, I don't want to feel this. And you put it right back down again. And so you're stuffing. And when you stop stuffing, now all of a sudden that stuff is opening up and it starts rising back to the top again. And when it comes to the top, and it comes in stages, at different stages in your weight, you picked up shit. You picked up stuff. So you may not be able to get to that stage until you bring your body into that stage that is ready. And once you are letting it out, either through speaking, if you have a therapist, I recommend going to one, but if not, give yourself therapy, get a journal, write it out, get an audio recorder, speak it out. Get some art, paint it out. Go to dance it out. Whatever you need to do, but you want to remove it from your body.
Yeah.